Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'll be bringing you guys my analysis on the Six Flags 2020 announcements and what will be coming to all the parks next year. And I want to start off by saying I won't be doing any analysis for the water parks like Hurricane Harbor, like Arlington or Rockford, that don't have a actual regular park with them. I'm just doing like the main park announcements and getting my thoughts on them. So let's just get right into it. And so I'm going to start off by saying that just like last year and the year before, they did kind of a cringy theme for the video. I think in 2017 they did Jim was like on a motorcycle or something, and last year it was like he was in space, and this year it's cooking. So it's kind of weird, kind of cringy, but whatever. It's kind of what to expect at Six Flags. But let's just get into what all the parks are getting. So for Six Flags Great Adventure, they're getting Jersey Devil, which is the RMC Raptor coming. And I already did a full analysis on that yesterday, so I'll leave a link to that in the description, or you can just go check it on my channel if you want to hear my more in-depth thoughts of it. In general, it does look like a really, really awesome ride. It's going to be a great addition. This isn't actually what I was predicting, but I wasn't really following a lot of the clues recently before the announcement, so I wasn't really knowing what to expect. But overall, I think this is going to be a really good addition to the park. And then for Six Flags Over Georgia, they are getting Catwoman Whip and Poison Ivy Toxic Twister, which is a Zamperla Endeavor, and a Scrambler, which I think those will be some good additions to the park, some good flats. I predicted a coaster. Maybe I predicted too many coasters for the chain overall, but I thought one would come here, but they're not getting a coaster. But they are getting some flat rides, which I think is definitely going to be a good addition to the park. So for Six Flags Great America, they are getting Tsunami Surge, which is a water coaster. And I kind of predicted they would probably be getting either like a flat ride or a water park expansion, so I was kind of right with this one. I definitely think this will be a good addition to the park. So for Six Flags Mexico, they're getting a Zamperla Giant Discovery called Crazianity, and I kind of just predicted that they'd probably get like a flat ride or something. This is pretty much what I predicted, what they're actually getting, and I think this will be definitely a good fit for the park, a good flat ride addition. For Darien Lake, they're getting a Wahoo Wave, which is a water slide, which is good because I've actually heard that their water park is not super big, so I think this is a good addition. I predicted that they would get a coaster. I'm not sure why though, because they just got Tantrum, I think last year. Yeah, they got it last year. So I guess it would be kind of weird if they got a coaster just 2 years later. But they are getting a water park expansion, so I think that'll be a good addition. So for Six Flags Over Texas, they are getting a Mack Power Splash called Aquaman Power Wave, which pretty much everyone predicted, and that's what they're getting. And I think this will be a really good fit for the park. It's going to be the first one in North America, and it looks like a really cool ride. And I definitely think it'll just be a really good addition overall. And for Great Escape, they're actually getting something pretty big. They're getting Adirondack Outlaw, which is, I think it's similar to like a skyscraper ride, which is surprising. I did not expect that they'd really get anything here, but they're getting that, which is really cool. It's a major flat ride, so I'm kind of surprised that Great Escape's getting a large addition. I didn't really predict that they'd get anything, so that's kind of cool. And of course, Leron is getting the relocated Green Lantern, which will be called V-Pair. We all predicted this. So it's no surprise. So for Six Flags New England, they're getting Supergirl Skyflyer, which is a Zamperla Endeavor, and I kind of predicted that they get like a flat ride, either like an ABC Rides Tourbillon or something else. And I definitely think this will be a good fit for the park. These look pretty fun, and I think it'll just be a good flat ride addition to Six Flags New England. And for Fiesta Texas, they're getting Daredevil Dive Flying Machines, which is, I think, the world's tallest yeah, Zamperla Air Race, which is interesting. It's not like a typical air race. That's cool. They actually look like really cool rides, and this one's kind of unique from the other ones. So I think that's very interesting. I think it'll be a good addition to the park. And for Discovery Kingdom, you're getting a Sidewinder Safari, which is I think it's a Zamperla like spinning wild mouse, like Raging Cajun, which this should be very interesting. I think I didn't really expect them to get another coaster because they got Batman the Ride this year, the free spin, and they're getting another coaster, which I'm not really sure that's a good idea, and it's kind of a weird addition overall. I didn't expect them to get a coaster like this next year, but that's kind of interesting. I think it'll be a decent addition. It's just I think I'd rather a coaster go to another park than Discovery Kingdom. And I predicted a Bugs Bunny Boomtown expansion is definitely a lot bigger than what I predicted. But I think it will be a good addition. For St. Louis, they're getting Catwoman Whip, which is also a skyscraper type ride, just like what Great Escape is getting. And that should be a good flat ride addition to their park, which are probably going to want to expand because they just put in, or they seem to be wanting to, because they just put in Supergirl this year. So I think that'll be a good fit and a good ride for the park. Then for Six Flags America, they're getting a Zamperla Giant Discovery, like a lot of people predicted, and I definitely think that'll be a good fit. They're a good flat ride addition to improve their flat ride lineup. And I'm really excited to ride that. A Giant Discovery coming to my home park. I really like those. They're really fun flat rides, so I'm definitely excited to ride that a lot. And that'll just be a good addition to Six Flags America. And finally, for Magic Mountain, I think their 2020 edition's just going to be West Coast Racers, because it doesn't look like it's going to open this year. From what I heard, some people said that they announced that on our website that it'd be opening next year, but I didn't see anything about 2020 for it. But I am guessing it's going to open next year in 2020. So overall, that's it for my analysis on all the announcements. It's definitely going to be a good year for Six Flags. They're getting a couple new coasters, a lot of flat rides, a lot of major flat rides, some water park expansions to the parks. I think these will all be good additions to their parks. And they're just doing a lot of additions, which I think is cool. I think it'll definitely be a good year for the chain. It's a big year for the chain, and for each of these parks. So yeah, it's overall definitely looking to be a good year for Six Flags. And really that's it. And the cringy video definitely was interesting with all the announcements. But I definitely am impressed with the Six Flags 2020 announcements. I predicted a decent amount of these correctly, but not all of them. But overall, I'd say this is probably seemed realistic to what I predicted. But that's about it for my analysis on the Six Flags 2020 announcements. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.